one of my best friends, like, took her a process to explain to me, but she was like, my grandmother is too sick, she needs a caregiver, and I was like, oh, okay. And then she was like, it's serious. And then she said when she went to go visit her grandmother, she had bruises, and the caregiver had said that she fell. So they were like, oh, okay. But it turns out that her grandmother was being abused by the caregiver. I forgot how she said they found out, but they ended up finding out, and she was really hurt. So that's why I decided to do my project or presentation on elderly abuse, because I really didn't know it was an issue. Like, when she told me this, I was like, what? People beat, like, old people? Like, I didn't know that. Elders are being abused financially and physically, especially by the people that are closest to them, because they're an easy target and they really assume that they're not going to tell anybody. First off, I'm going to talk to you about why elders don't say anything when they're being abused. On the website, caregiving.com talks about how elders can't stand up when they're physically abused, and they're too senile to make their own decisions. They're afraid of telling people because they think that the situation is going to get worse, or they're just too scared to tell. And then also, they feel like people aren't going to listen to them because they're old and their mind doesn't work as good as us young people do. People take advantage of the senior citizens, but there's also laws to prevent it. And if you're caught, you can face prison time. So now that I talked about why elders don't speak up, I'm going to talk about why we should care. Well, they're physically and financially abused. According to New York Times, family members, most common people that abuse their finances, and elders make the population group richer, and that's why they take advantage of the elders, because they're making money. Another way to find out how they're being financially abused is if they're not getting their medications as consistent as they've had in the past, and if they're struggling to get it, because if, let's say, a family member comes over and they're like, oh, are you taking your medication? And they're really not, they're going to be scared to be like, she took my money, you know? And now that I told you on why we should care, I'm just going to talk about in general how they're taking advantage of everything. Okay, well, here's a chart of like the types of elder abuse and the percentages. So 12% is psychological, 34% is financial, actually, sorry, this is 35%, financial is 34%, physical is 12%, social is 8%, and neglected is 11%. Those are just the types of them being abused. In the article Gerontocide by Brojan, published in 2001, the Canadian press talked about in a controversial issue of euthanasia elders and are being taken advantage of. Euthanasia is assisted suicide, but it's supposed to be like a volunteer thing. Elders are easily talked into doing it because it's something that's easily to be talked into, and it's a non-reversible decision. If they choose to do this process, they can't just be brought back to life. Like, once you make this decision, you're done, you're gone. Just pretty much it. So just kind of be aware of like the elder abuse that's going on in today. In conclusion, all over the world. Their family steals money and court system, and society takes advantage of them. Elders are still like humans. Just because they've lived longer doesn't mean that they should be treated any different. What if this was one of your family members? Would you stoop this low as to take advantage of them? And they can't even defend themselves physically or in a justice